Have you ever felt lost amidst a sea of marketing and sales strategies that seem ineffective? In a world saturated with information and fierce competition, the quest for authentic ways to connect with your customers can become a real headache. But what if I told you there's a surprising and unique approach that not only resonates with timeless principles, but also deeply touches the human essence? In this discussion, we will reveal how the illuminating ideas from Pope Francis's Catechesis and the teachings of Robert Greene can transform your thinking about marketing and sales. Get ready to discover solutions that not only attract, but also create genuine emotional bonds, elevating your brand to a new level of relevance and impact. It's time to merge heart and strategy, and together let's reinvent the way you relate to your audience.
Hi everyone, let's talk about two things that can change the way you feel and relate to the world: faith in God and emotional control. Yes, these concepts can act like superpowers in our lives, especially if you want to shine in the world of marketing and sales. Part 1. I believe in God, the foundation of faith. Imagine you are in a boat. Faith is like the helm that guides you. Even when the waves are turbulent, you know you have a destination. Pope Francis teaches us that believing in God means trusting that, despite everything, we are loved and have a role in the world. When you believe in what you're selling, that faith is contagious. People feel confident when they see you are genuinely passionate about what you do. Part 2. Emotion as your ally. Robert Greene, in the first chapter of his book, teaches us to master our emotional side. Think of a rainbow. Emotions can be beautiful, but if we don't know how to use them, they can create storms. When you understand your emotions, joy, frustration, excitement, it helps you connect better with your customers. The more you understand how you feel, the better you communicate. It's like having a map to the customer's heart. Part 3. The fusion of faith and emotions. Now, imagine you have these two arrows. Faith brings hope and purpose, while the ability to manage emotions brings clarity and connection. Together, they create an irresistible force. When you talk to a customer and at the same time believe in the quality of what you are offering, your emotion becomes your ally. You are not just selling a product, you are sharing a value. Part 4. Practicing in daily life. Quick tips. Believe in what you do. Be authentic. If you believe in your product, it shows. Understand your emotions. Before a sale, take a deep breath and ask yourself, how do I feel about this? Connect with your customer. Use your story and your faith to create a bond. It makes all the difference. Conclusion: the magic of balance. In the end, believing in God and mastering your emotions is like having a magic wand in your hands. You can not only transform your life, but also help others along the way. By building authentic relationships, you become a powerful force in the world of marketing and sales. Let's ignite this flame together and shine like stars. Relationship between marketing and sales. In Part 1. Summary of marketing and sales. The text emphasizes the importance of faith in God and emotional management as fundamental pillars for success in marketing and sales. By genuinely believing in what one is offering, trust is conveyed to the customer, making the sale more authentic and effective. Understanding one's own emotions, such as joy, frustration, and excitement, is vital for connecting more deeply with clients. This emotional connection acts like a magic wand, allowing the sales professional to not only sell a product, but also share values and build lasting relationships. Works cited: Pope Francis's Catecheses, Teachings on Faith and Human Dignity. The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene, specifically Chapter 1, which discusses how to master the emotional side.
Hi everyone. Let's talk about two powerful ideas that can make you shine: believing in God as the Almighty Father and transforming self-esteem into empathy. These concepts are incredibly important, especially when it comes to marketing and sales. Part 1. I believe in God, Almighty Father. Imagine you are in a large park. The sky is clear, and you know that even if something doesn't go as planned, you have a Father watching over you. This feeling of protection and support is what Pope Francis wants us to embody in our lives. He teaches us that God, as our Father, loves us unconditionally. When you truly believe in this protection and love, it shines through in your interactions. If you feel secure and supported, the customer will feel the same way. It's like having a superpower in sales. Part 2. Transforming self-esteem into empathy. Robert Greene teaches us to use this self-esteem to cultivate empathy. When we value ourselves, we can connect more easily with the feelings of others. Imagine a child who sees themselves as a superhero. They are able to help their friends when they need it because they understand their emotions. In practice, this means that by understanding your own feelings, you can better perceive what your customers really need. This emotional connection is the key to successful sales. Part 3. The fusion of faith and empathy. Now let's look at this fusion. Faith in God as the Almighty Father gives us courage and confidence. This same confidence, when combined with empathy, transforms your sales interactions into emotional experiences. When you understand your customer's pain or joy, you can offer solutions that resonate deeply. It's as if you are selling not just a product, but a piece of your own strength and love. Part 4. Practicing in daily life. Quick tips. Believe in divine protection. When you trust that you have greater support, you convey security in sales. Use your self-esteem to understand others. Ask questions, listen attentively. Try to feel what your customer is feeling. Connect with the customer's emotion. If you notice they are emotional or hesitant, embrace that. It creates stronger bonds and more meaningful sales. Conclusion: the magic of balance. In the end, believing in God as the Almighty Father and transforming your self-esteem into empathy is like having a magic wand in your hands. You can illuminate not just your life, but also the lives of those you meet. By creating authentic relationships, you become a powerful force in the world of marketing and sales. Let's shine together and make a difference. Relationship between marketing and sales in Part 2. Marketing and sales are deeply interconnected through the creation of meaningful connections. Understanding faith in God as the Almighty Father provides a solid foundation of trust and security, which is essential for building relationships with customers. This trust is a key component in marketing, where analyzing consumer needs and desires is performed to present solutions that resonate with their emotions. On the other hand, transforming self-esteem into empathy is crucial in sales. When a salesperson understands their own emotions and uses them to connect with the customer's feelings, they are not just selling a product, but also creating an emotional experience. This ability to empathize breaks down barriers and facilitates communication, allowing the salesperson to better understand the customer's concerns, resulting in more effective and memorable sales. Thus, while marketing seeks to attract and engage consumers, sales focuses on converting these interactions into transactions by using trust and empathy as essential tools. This combination strengthens the overall strategy and elevates the customer experience, resulting in lasting relationships.
Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to have you here. Now, we're going to talk about something amazing: belief in God as the creator of heaven, earth, and each of us. We will also learn how to look beyond the masks people wear. Are you ready for a fascinating conversation? Part 1. I believe in God, creator of heaven, earth, and humanity. Imagine lying on a grassy lawn, staring up at the blue sky and fluffy white clouds. How does that make you feel? This beauty around you is the creation of a creator who thought of every detail in the universe. Pope Francis teaches us that recognizing God as creator helps us appreciate the uniqueness of each human being. Now, consider how this relates to marketing. When you perceive value in each individual, you can better understand their needs. If you recognize the unique qualities of each customer, you can create messages that speak directly to their hearts. Part 2. Look behind people's masks. Robert Greene reminds us that people often wear masks to hide who they truly are. Sometimes they are scared, insecure, or just trying to fit in. Imagine a child playing hide and seek. They may be hiding, but we know they are there, waiting to be found. This is crucial in sales. If you only focus on the surface, what a person says or how they behave, you might miss the chance to understand what they really need. By paying attention to emotions and body language, you can find the true essence of a person and offer solutions that genuinely matter. Part 3. The fusion of creation and understanding. When we combine the belief that every person is created uniquely and specially, with the ability to see beyond the masks, we create incredible power. Imagine a lush tree. Its roots are deep in belief, and its branches extend outward to see further. This means that when you get to know someone, you perceive not only what they say, but everything that lies behind it. This helps build a genuine connection and create sales opportunities that go beyond the ordinary. Part 4. Practicing in daily life. Quick tips. Recognize God's creativity. When approaching clients, remember that each has their own story. Use this to connect better. Look beyond the mask. Don't settle for what the person is showing. Ask questions, listen, and pay attention. Create unique solutions. Use what you've learned about each customer's individuality to offer something that truly meets their needs. Conclusion: the power of understanding and creation. Recognizing God as creator and understanding people behind their masks is a magical recipe that goes beyond the simple act of selling. By creating deep connections, you not only value people, but also become a truly effective salesperson. Let's celebrate this beauty together and transform our interactions into exceptional experiences. Relationship between marketing and sales in Part 3. Valuing the customer. Acknowledging that each person is unique and specially created helps us better understand customers' needs and desires. This allows us to create marketing messages that establish an emotional connection and resonate with the target audience. Building meaningful connections. Marketing should focus on building genuine relationships with customers, fostering a more personal, emotion-centered approach. Identifying with the customer creates a solid foundation for communication strategies. Sales insights. Understanding emotions. In sales, it's essential to perceive what lies behind the masks people wear. This means listening attentively and observing not only what customers say, but also their underlying behaviors and feelings. This approach enables salespeople to offer solutions that genuinely meet the customer's needs. Creating customized solutions. Understanding the individuality and stories of each customer allows sales professionals to offer tailored and relevant solutions. This not only enhances the customer experience, but also facilitates conversion into sales. Interconnection between marketing and sales building. Lasting relationships. Both areas must work together to cultivate authentic relationships. Marketing attracts customers, while sales convert those interactions into real transactions, leveraging the trust and empathy cultivated during the marketing process. These points emphasize the importance of emotional connection and customer understanding as fundamental pillars in marketing and sales strategies. Hello, friends! Today we have something amazing to discuss. We will talk about what it means He rose on the third day, and how understanding people's character strengths helps us build deeper connections. This relates a lot to marketing and sales. Shall we dive in together? Part 1. He rose on the third day. Imagine you have a friend who has fallen, is sad, and seems to have lost joy. Suddenly, something incredible happens. He stands up, smiles, and says, "I'm back." This feeling of renewal is exactly what we're talking about when we say that Jesus rose on the third day. Pope Francis teaches us that the resurrection represents hope and new beginnings, no matter how tough the challenges may be. In marketing, this idea of renewal is vital. When a brand revitalizes itself, it captures people's attention once again. Think about how a brand can come back to life after a crisis through positive communication and authenticity, showing that it learns and grows from challenges. Part 2. Determine the strength of character in people. Robert Greene reminds us that someone's character strength is like a precious gemstone. Some shine incredibly bright, while others may seem ordinary. To see the true value, we need to look beyond the surface. Just like a miner searching for gold, we should also investigate the character of those around us. In sales, this is super important. Knowing a customer's character strength means understanding their true intentions and needs. If you can see beyond the words, you can offer the perfect solution that touches their heart. When Jesus rises, he shows us that we all have the capacity to stand up again, and that's what makes us special. Just as the resurrection brings the hope of new beginnings, identifying the strength of character in people helps us understand that everyone has a story to tell. Imagine a salesperson noticing a customer feels insecure. Instead of pushing for a sale, they relate, build trust, and help the customer see what they really need, making them feel validated and welcomed. Part 4. Application in daily life. Quick tips, constant renewal. Remember that everyone can reinvent themselves. Encourage customers to have hope in new solutions. Value character. Pay attention to the unique qualities of the people around you. This is essential for connecting more authentically. Cultivate relationships. Use knowledge about character to build stronger bonds with your customers. Solid relationships generate lasting sales. Conclusion: the power of resurrection and character. When we talk about resurrection and the strength of character, we remember that both in life and in sales, we all have the ability to rise again and shine. Truly connecting with people not only helps in sales, but creates meaningful experiences that stay with them forever. Let's celebrate this strength together and transform our interactions into something incredible. The relationship between marketing and sales, presented in Part 4, Emotional Connection Teachings of Pope Francis. The message about Jesus' resurrection, that he rose on the third day, emphasizes hope and renewal. This message of new life can be used in marketing to create campaigns that resonate emotionally, attracting customers' attention in a meaningful way. Robert Greene. In the chapter about character strength, Greene reminds us of the importance of recognizing the emotions behind human actions. In the context of sales, understanding the emotion that customers bring to the table allows sellers to build deeper and more authentic relationships. Understanding customer needs teachings of Pope Francis. The idea of resurrection also suggests that everyone has the potential for transformation. In marketing, this means understanding that each customer has unique desires and needs that must be explored and addressed. Robert Greene. Identifying character traits in people helps sales professionals personalize their approach and create solutions that align with the customer's true expectations, making the interaction richer and more rewarding. Building relationships. Teachings of Pope Francis. Resurrection symbolizes a new beginning, not just for an individual, but for a group. In marketing, this translates into the importance of building a brand that fosters lasting and meaningful relationships with consumers. Robert Greene. Similarly, Greene discusses that understanding people's character allows sellers to cultivate authentic ties. The trust generated by these relationships is crucial for success in sales, as happy customers tend to return and recommend. The value of authenticity, teachings of Pope Francis. The message of resurrection carries an invitation to authenticity and personal transformation. Brands that show themselves to be genuine and transparent attract customers who wish to be part of something bigger. Robert Greene. Greene underscores the importance of authenticity in character identification. In sales practice, being genuine and true establishes a solid foundation of trust, which can lead not only to immediate sales, but also to long-term loyalty. The impact of narrative's teachings of Pope Francis. The narrative of the resurrection is powerful and inspiring, serving as an effective tool in marketing. Telling engaging stories about renewal can capture the audience's imagination and influence their purchasing decisions. Robert Greene. The use of storytelling in sales is a vital technique described by Greene. By sharing stories that connect character strength to the product or service, sellers can foster a genuine desire in the customer, transforming the interaction into a memorable experience. These points clearly illustrate how Pope Francis's teachings on hope and renewal align with Robert Greene's pursuit of understanding human character, creating a powerful synergy between marketing and sales.
Hello, friends. Today we are going to talk about something truly incredible. How the phrase "He ascended to heaven and is seated at the right hand of God the Father" teaches us to be desirable and to inspire others. Let's connect this with Robert Greene's ideas on becoming an unattainable object of desire. Ready to discover how it all relates? Let's get started. Part 1. The Power of Ascending to Heaven. Imagine you are in a park and see a colorful balloon rising higher and higher. It becomes smaller and distant, but everyone keeps looking at it. The idea of ascending to heaven represents something that is admired and desired by everyone, just like the balloon floating up there. When we say that Jesus ascended to heaven, we are talking about being admired and having a special place in people's hearts. He inspires us to be better and to reach great heights in life. In marketing, we need to make brands ascend to heaven too. The higher they are, the more attention they receive. Therefore, creating an admirable image is essential. Part 2. What makes someone desirable? Robert Greene teaches us that being an unattainable object of desire is like having something rare and special. Think of a toy that you really want. What makes it so desirable? It's rare, fun, and seems cooler when it's not always within your reach, right? In the world of sales, if a product is presented as exclusive or limited, more people will want it. When something seems difficult to attain, it increases desire. It's like wanting a toy that everyone talks about, but only a few people have. Part 3. Creating an air of mystery. You know that moment when you see something shiny inside a box, but you can't quite see what it is? The mystery is enchanting. That's what makes things even more interesting. When Jesus ascended to heaven, he left a sense of mystery, something we all desire to understand and which draws our attention. In sales, using mystery to our advantage can make customers want to know more about the product. Teasers and campaigns that spark curiosity attract attention. When we keep a little something hidden, it becomes much more fun to discover. Part 4. The importance of exclusivity. Think about a first-place medal in a race. Only one person gets it, and that makes it super special. Just as Jesus is seated at the right hand of God the Father, being the ultimate example of achievement and exclusivity. When a product is presented as exclusive, like a limited launch or a special edition, people feel motivated to buy it. Everyone wants to have something that makes them feel special. This is the key to driving sales. Conclusion: inspiring desire in our lives. Today we learn that by ascending to heaven, we create something that people admire and desire. Let's be like stars shining in the sky, becoming people and brands that everyone wants to know. Exclusivity, mystery, and unique value help us attract and ignite desire in those around us. Let's kindle that desire in our lives together. So how about we start shining and inspiring others every day? Be the balloons that ascend, the toys that fascinate, and the stories everyone wants to hear. Thank you for being with me in this magical conversation. The relationship between marketing and sales presented in Part 5. Concepts of marketing and sales. Creating an admirable image work. Teachings of Pope Francis. Idea: the message that Jesus ascended to heaven represents a role of respect and admiration. Similarly, brands should build a positive and inspiring image to attract the audience. Use of mystery work. Robert Greene, become an unattainable object of desire. Idea: mystery is a powerful tool in marketing. When brands create an air of secrecy around their products, consumers feel intrigued and are more likely to want to discover more. Exclusivity work. Robert Greene, become an unattainable object of desire. Idea: presenting products as rare or limited makes consumers desire them even more, turning them into objects of desire. This is essential for encouraging purchasing actions. Understanding customer desire work. Teachings of Pope Francis. Idea: the resurrection and ascension of Jesus teach us about the strength of human desire for renewal and excellence. Understanding these aspirations is crucial for successful sales. Building relationships. Work. Robert Greene, become an unattainable object of desire. Idea, cultivating authentic connections with customers, similar to the relationships people have with admired figures, facilitates the sales process. This generates trust and loyalty. Attraction through exclusivity. Work, Robert Greene, become an unattainable object of desire. Idea, products that are highlighted as exclusive and prestigious motivate consumers to want to acquire them, as the desire for something rare is amplified by its exclusivity. Summary. These concepts of marketing and sales, based on the works of Pope Francis and Robert Greene, demonstrate how creating an admirable image, utilizing mystery and exclusivity, understanding customer desires, and cultivating genuine relationships are essential practices for success in the market.
Hello, friends. Today we are going to talk about something powerful. He will come again in glory to judge the living and the dead, and how this connects with the idea of elevating your perspective. Let's discover together how this can help us in marketing and sales. Are you ready? Let's get started. Part 1. The power of glory. Imagine you are in a room full of people, and suddenly someone enters wearing a shiny cloak, and everyone starts looking at that person. That's what the idea of glory means. It's about being noticed, admired, and respected. When we talk about Jesus returning in glory, we are thinking about him as an admired leader who brings hope and respect. He inspires us to see life in a better way. It's like when we see someone who fulfills a dream, motivating us to reach our own. And for brands, they need to stand out. The more glorious and admired they are, the more customers will be interested in them. Creating a brilliant image is essential. Part 2. Judging with compassion. Let's think about how we judge people. Sometimes we can be harsh, but the real power lies in judging with love and understanding. It's like when you see a sad friend and decide to help him instead of criticizing him. In sales, we need to be understanding. Listening to customers and understanding their needs makes everything easier. When we show that we care, they feel comfortable buying. This creates a special bond. Part 3. Elevating perspective. Now let's talk about elevating perspective. Think of wearing glasses that allow you to see things from a different angle. When we change our point of view, everything transforms. It's like viewing a painting from the other side of the room. It can look completely different. Robert Greene teaches us that by looking at things in different ways, we can find new solutions and opportunities. This is key in marketing. It's essential to innovate and think outside the box to stand out. Part 4. Creating a lasting impact. When Jesus returns in glory, he reminds us that we need to leave a positive impact on people's lives. Imagine you are a superhero. What would you do to help those around you? Brands can also be superheroes. They need to care about the impact they create. When a brand has a strong purpose and makes a difference in people's lives, it generates loyalty and attraction. Impact is everything. Conclusion. A call to action. Today we learned about the glory that comes from being admired, the importance of compassionate judgment, and how elevating perspective can change everything. Let's strive to create glorious brands and lives, filled with love and impact. So, how about we start looking at things differently and making a difference around us? Remember, you can be the superhero of your own story. Thank you all for being with me in this incredible moment. The relationship between marketing and sales presented in Part 6, Concepts of Marketing, Creating an Admirable Image Idea, like a figure in a shining cloak that grabs attention. Brands should create an impressive and respected image to stand out in the market. This helps attract and maintain consumer interest. Using mystery to captivate. Idea. The more glorious and mysterious a brand becomes, the more interest it generates. This element of curiosity can be a powerful strategy in marketing campaigns. Positive impact and purpose. Idea. brands should be seen as superheroes with a clear purpose and commitment to causes that truly make a difference in people's lives. This generates a strong emotional bond and customer loyalty. Concepts of sales empathy and understanding the customer. Idea: compassionate judgment teaches that understanding customer needs is crucial in sales. Listening carefully and showing empathy can lead to more satisfying buying experiences, facilitating closing deals. Elevating perspective for innovation. Idea: the use of funny glasses symbolizes the importance of viewing situations differently. This idea can be applied in sales through the identification of new solutions and opportunities that may not have been previously noticed. Building genuine relationships. Idea: creating authentic bonds with customers is key to success. Treating them as friends and symbolic partners helps build trust and loyalty, increasing the chances of repeat sales. Summary: these concepts of marketing and sales, embedded in the script, emphasize the creation of an appealing image, the use of mystery elements, commitment to causes, and the development of deep relationships, in addition to innovation in understanding customer needs. These strategies are essential for success in a competitive business environment.
Hey everyone! We've reached the end of our video, and I hope you've learned some cool things about how marketing and sales can be inspired by the Catechesis of the Pope and the teachings of Greene. Remember, all of this is meant to help you truly connect with people. Before we go, here's an important reminder. Stay attentive. What works today may change tomorrow, and the world is always transforming. Don't be afraid to adapt your ideas and strategies. Listen to your heart and pay attention to the needs of others. Now, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. This way, we can continue learning and growing together. Until next time, remember, human connection is the key to success. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as we will bring you much more content like this. Also, don't forget to engage in the comments and leave a like so that YouTube knows the content is relevant and can recommend it to others.